Okay, we have to complete this chapter by just understanding the types of motion. There are four types of motion. They are rectilinear motion, circular motion, periodic motion, rotational motion. Right? What is rectilinear motion? The movement or motion along a straight line. The movement or motion of a subject along the path of a straight line is known as rectilinear motion. And what is circular motion? Movement of the subject or object in a circular path. Movement means that circular path is limited in that only that subject or object will be keep moving, making several rounds. Right? That is circular motion. And periodic motion. 2 points will be there. Between the 2 points, in a back and forth manner or to and fro manner, the subject or object will be keep moving. That is periodic motion. Varun Ododgi, stop presenting. Yes, we have seen your eyes. Thank you. Next, rotational motion. Rotational motion will be exhibited by circular objects. Circular objects, as they are rotated on the ground or in any path, as they rotate in a path, they exhibit the movement. If the circular object can exhibit all three different types of motions, that is rectilinear motion in straight line, a circular wheel, it can be rotated straight, that is rectilinear motion exhibited by the circular object, but to exhibit that rectilinear motion, it will be under rotational movement. And in a circular path, a circular object can rotate itself and can exhibit a circular motion by keeping itself under rotational motion. In a back and forth manner also, two people can just make a circular object in a rotational motion to move here and there. In that also, they can just make that movement. See, let us see the different types of motions. Different types of motions. Four different types of motion.
Sir, your video is not clear. Sir, what is written there?
Right. See, there are four different types of motions that can be seen.
Sir,
Ah,
what is written there?
what?
Corner. What is written near the right corner, sir?
Okay. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Listen. Here your understanding is very important about these four types of motion. Rectilinear. Linear means straight line. Along the straight line path, if motion is exhibited by a subject or object, it is known as rectilinear motion. Where do we see this type of movement? If you take a vehicle that is moving on a road, the straight road, that vehicle is in, what to say, it is in rectilinear motion. Sprint runner, a person who is running very fast, okay, who is running very fast, athletes, they run for 100-meter race, straight line they run, right? That is rectilinear motion. You are walking from your house to a particular point in a straight line, that is rectilinear motion, right? So, all these motions, they are said to be rectilinear motions. So, the main concept is the subject or object should move in straight line. Then it is called rectilinear motion. And coming to circular motion, here the path for the movement or the motion of the subject or object is not straight line. Instead, it is a circular path. For example, take again a runner, but not sprint runner. Not sprint runner. Sprint runner means the runner who runs for very short distance like 100 meters or maximum 200 meters, not more than that. Or the max 400 meters. If it is crossing 400 meters, it is not called sprint running. Like a runner who is running in a track of 400 meters, circular track is made which is of 400 meters, assume that. If the runner has to run for about 2.4 kilometers, then that runner has to run in that circular path 6 times, 6 for the 24. 2.4 kilometers. For that 6 times that runner is running. So in this 6 times running, in the same path he is running 6 times. That is called circular motion. It is called circular motion. Not a runner, you can take any object, if it is running in the same circular path many times, that is called circular motion. Right? Means that circle will be having same distance from the center. At any point, the circle will be having same distance from the center during the entire motion. That runner will be having, okay, the path will be of 400 meters. But at any point from the center to that point, that distance should be common. Right? That type of path is known as circular path. And if you take the blades of a fan, they run or they just move in the circular way. And the hands of a wall clock, they run in a circular way or they move in a circular way. Right? So this is how the circular motion is exhibited by different subjects and objects. Next, periodic motion. Periodically, sometime to this side, sometime to that side, sometime to this side, sometime to that side, like back and forth manner. If a subject is moving between two constant points with a fixed interval of time, then it is called periodic motion. Generally, we all might have exhibited this periodic motion by, let's say, playing on a swing. A child who moves on a swing back and forth, the front and back will be moving. Right? A pendulum in a wall clock, back and forth, it will be moving the same distance. Right? If you take guitar strings, when you just beat them, automatically they will be just vibrating in a periodic manner for a longer period. And if you take the needle of the sewing machine, okay, in a back and forth manner, it will come down and again go up, come down, go on, go up, come down, go up, like that. Sewing machine needle, it will be. That is also a periodic motion, right? So like this, and sometimes branches of trees, when heavy wind comes, they will be shaking here, back and forth, they will shake. That is also a periodic motion. So with a fixed interval of time, the motion of the object is repeated between 2 points. Okay, with fixed interval of time, the motion of a subject or object will be repeated between 2 points. That is known as periodic motion. Next, rotational.
Surface of drum, sir.
Huh?
Surface of drum, sir.
Your voice is not clear.
The surface of drum.
No, yes, surface of drum also, when you beat it, it will be moving up and down, correct? Okay, like a string of guitar, a surface of drum also, when you beat it, for some time it will be moving up and down, right? So these are all comes under periodic motions only. Good observation. Next, rotational motion. Some people get confused between circular motion and rotational motion. In circular motion, the object may be not at all of circular type. A normal object like a human being who is straight, vertical in shape or rectangular in shape like that, or a rectangular object can be taken, right? Anything will be there, or a vehicle may be there that is moving in circular motion. Whereas in rotational motion, the subject or object generally will be in what? Circular shape. Subject is in circular shape, but motion is not circular motion, right? Motion is not circular motion. If a subject, a circular object is moving forward, if a circular object is moving forward, or if an object is made to move forward by its rotation, listen carefully, if an object is made to move forward, or if it is made to move either forward or backward, whatever it may be. If you want to move it in any direction, you can move it. If a subject or object is made to move by its rotation, right? By its rolling down, rolling forward or rolling backward. Are you getting it? Rolling. You take a coin, 1 rupee coin or 2 rupee coin, roll it down. It will move forward. Then what movement is exhibited by the coin? The movement that is exhibited by the coin is rotational motion.
Rolling rotation movement.
Right? If that rotational motion is exhibited in a straight path, then it is rectilinear motion. For example, take a car which is going in straight line. Car is exhibiting what? Rectilinear motion, because it is moving in a straight line. What about the wheels? Which motion that they are exhibiting? Rotational motion. Right? So, car like vehicles or chariot like vehicles, vehicle is exhibiting based on the path different types of motion. It can be a rectilinear, it can be a circular, or it can be a periodic, anything. But what about the wheels? Which motion that they are exhibiting? They are exhibiting rotational motion. Is that clear to all of you? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So what is motion? What is motion then? It
Motion is a change in the position of object
yes,
with time.
change in the position of object with time.
It's called
Right.
position.
Right. The change in the position, it can be, how can we just decide that there is a change in the position?
Measurement, sir.
By measuring
Measurement.
the distance between the points. By measuring the distance between the points, we can decide or we can determine that there is a change in the position and motion has been observed, like that. And distance measurement with the time during a motion explains whether the subject or object is moving fast or slow. Are you getting it? So how can we say that some object is moving fast or slow? Within a unit of time, how much distance that a particular object moved, right? For example,
Yes, sir.
take a car. One car has moved 10 kilometer in 10 minutes. Another car has moved 5 kilometer in 10 minutes. Which car is having more speed? Which car has moved faster? The car that moved 10 kilometers in 10 minutes, it is having more speed and it moved fast, right? So, and if you take the snail, movement of a snail, it will be moving very slowly. And if you take a cockroach, right? Cockroach, it will be moving very fast and compared to, because in the unit time, if you measure the distance between one point to another point that the animal has moved, it is very large in the case of cockroach, it is very small in the case of a snail, right? So like that, different animals will moving with different speeds, right? So there are some examples that we can give for the objects which can move, which are in motion, right? And with this, the chapter is completed, and some keywords are there. Circular motion, distance, measurement, motion, right? Periodic motion, rectilinear motion, SI units of measurement. These are the keywords, right? And some exercises also are there. Okay, I am giving the notes for all these keywords as well as for these exercises also. I will post the notes. I will post the notes today only. By 3 o'clock I will be posting these notes. So with this we have completed the syllabus for term 1 completely. 6th chapter to 10th chapter is the syllabus for term 1. Hope you all might be knowing it, right?
Yes, sir. You posted in WhatsApp.
I posted it in WhatsApp, and I posted the 9th chapter notes also. Hope you have seen it. Okay. Make those who could not write the notes from the class, you can just write the notes using that one, right? Let us see the circular keywords. Circular motion. What is circular motion? Motion of a subject or object in a circular path. Yes. What is distance? The physical gap or length or space between two things or 2 points is known as distance. What is measurement?
Distance.
Comparison of an unknown quantity with a known unit quantity is known as measurement. What is motion? Change in the position of subject or object with time is known as motion. What is periodic motion? A motion in which a subject or object repeats its motion in a back and forth manner with a fixed interval of time. Right. Rectilinear motion, motion of a subject or object in a straight line path is known as rectilinear motion. What are SI units? The international system of units which are standard and are used by total entire world. Right? They are known as SI units of. Next, units of measurement. The known fixed quantities that are used in measurement of unknown quantities are known as units of measurement. And standard units of measurement will not change from place to place, from person to person, from time to time. They will remain same. Whereas non-standard units of measurement, they may be changing from place to place, time to time, and person to person. Right? And this chapter has been completed. Right?